EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Chambers Bay Golf Course just outside Tacoma, Washington, it's the final round of the EA Sports Championship. And this, one of the sterner tests a golfer's going to encounter, 18 holes to decide a championship. The 8+ game has to be there to make this work as we look at the early leaderboard. Sam Burns is on top. He's at 3 under par here as the players are just getting going. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday.
Another great tee shot. That stayed in the air a long time. Just a short wedge left. That's sort of in between yardage. Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It was a good shot.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and he will definitely not say no to that. Now at the second and a medium-length par 4, Frank.
Yeah, a slight dogleg to the left and a rather long, skinny green here. Well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really anything down the right and the natural contours of the land should kick that ball a little to the left.
And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. This will slide a bit right. It's for birdie. Oh my, that singes the right edge, but doesn't go down. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners. More like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. Birdie attempt at the third. Nota Begay is down there.
And this coming just slightly back up the hill, but the thing he's got to watch out for, it's definitely going to move to his right.
That was low from the start. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, here on the 4th tee, you get a good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left, short off the tee, plus the ones down the right side. You can see everything in front of you, but the hole does bend to the right. This is another one where you've got a generous fairway, but don't be fooled by that. It's fairway first.
Tough par 4 measuring 495 yards. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. That's some good work there. Able to hold the elevated green and now has a good look at birdie. Well played. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. Will certainly help the cause. Frank, it's kind of fun to swing away on an elevated tee like this, the 5th here at Chambers Bay.
It looks straight away. It certainly does. And under 500 yards, so it gives you a chance, plus that elevation. You should be able to knock one down there. The whole pinch is in, though, with those bunkers left and right. And there's just one bunker in the front of this green. And that, as you can guess, should be avoided.
Be careful. They call this hole free fall. This one working up the right side. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And he will definitely not say no to that. Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4 at 495.
Now Nota his second from the fairway.
112 to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back. With the sand wedge, and boy, does this look good.
Well, Rich, I didn't expect this sort of fireworks here today, but already with some birdies on the card and another one here by the looks of things.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie will certainly help the cause. On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why there's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But yeah, you've mentioned it, 500 plus yards. It's going to play longer than that uphill.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. So now from the left side of the fairway, this is his second shot.
Oh, it's come out of the gates today beautifully, and there is another chance.
Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. Excellent second shot here at the par 5. Frank, certainly a birdie is well within range.
Well, from that distance, that second shot, that's inside the PGA Tour standard, really. 2 super shots, and you're right. Outside chance for 3.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. There's another one. It's 5 birdies in a row. Will certainly help the cause. Rounding out the front side here at Chambers Bay with a par 3, the 9th.
Well, the tee is nearly 100 feet above the level of the green, so you can see everything. This is one of the best views on the golf course. A fairly lengthy par 3. Obviously it's stout, just over 200 yards, but you can see the green off that elevated tee, and this requires your best shot.
I like the looks of this one. Okay, that one's dancing. Chance now for another birdie.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This is the go zone.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6-under par. Frank, what's the player looking at on the 10th here at Chambers Bay?
Well, normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes, really, I think you've got to be careful on what club you hit off the tee. It starts to narrow up. You really want to avoid those 2 short bunkers that come in around the 300-yard mark. And that really sets yourself up with a nice sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
He'll say he should have made that. So that's in for par to start this backside. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Now on to the 11th, and Frank, we are looking at a long par 4 in front of us.
We are indeed, and it's called shadows, but there is love in the shadows here. Hit it over that dune down there in the middle of the fairway. If you can get it there around the 300-plus yard mark, then the hole obviously starts to get a little easier. The second shot, you'd like to hit a little bit of a cut in here, but there's 2 levels to this green, so make sure you're on the right level where that flag is.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
That's going to slide on by. So that brushed in for par here at 11. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
two, really. You could just sort of iron it down there, have a little wedge or a pitch in there with no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, you might just putt for an eagle.
Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Oh, yeah, I mean, some days you just can't miss, and this is one of those days. What a putt there, as he'll walk away with an eagle. 13th hole now, it's a dogleg right, par 4. Frank?
But at 534 yards, you need an eagle eye, which is the name of the hole, to find exactly where you want to hit this. Doglegs to the right. There is a fairway that's plenty wide to accept a good tee shot. And then from there on in, it's actually a relatively straightforward second shot, providing you can miss that bunker that's just short in the middle of the green.
A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Frank, now to the 14th hole, and this is the 5th consecutive par 4 here at Chambers Bay, and by this point the players will know whether they're on their game or off their game.
At 546 yards, this hole can be shortened considerably if you choose to take a brave line down the left side. You can chew off as much as 70 or 80 yards. But once again here, because the hole bends to the left, you've really got to know which direction that wind is coming from.
Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. Will certainly help the cause. Frank, normally in a golf course, you don't want to spend too much time in the trees, with the trees, around the trees. But part of me wants to go up and hug this tree because he's all alone. It's the only tree on the whole golf course.
Well, I know you're a tree hugger, Rich, I really do. But at 246 yards, when they play this off the back tee at the US Open, believe me, nobody's hugging that tree. They're just trying to make three.
Okay, safely aboard. Here we go. This one for birdie. Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, safely in for his par. And this lead, look at so comfortable at this point. It remains at 7. Now to the 3-hole finishing stretch here at Chambers Bay, and we get it started with a relatively short par 4. It's a 423-yard hole, the 16th, Frank.
Been slightly to the right. There's a huge bunker all the way down the right side that sort of starts, I don't know, maybe about 100 yards off the tee, goes all the way to the green. You go right, and then you realize why this hole is called Beach. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Chance now for another birdie. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off for a par. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. Just 2 holes left to play. Now a par 3, the 17th, 218 yards. All sorts of trouble, Frank, down that right.
Well, if you weren't beached at the 16th, then there's a chance you can be derailed, which is what this hole's called, at 17. Difficult par 3. You can see the bunker there in front, and once again, wind conditions. This is going to probably require one of the best tee shots, especially in the closing stages of a US Open.
Tell you what, I've enjoyed watching this display all day long. We hear the phrase in football, ball control. It applies to what we've seen here from this player. That is an outstanding display of ball control. Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department of your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
This up the right side off the tee. Yes, step 1 out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and 2, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. This will move to his right for birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And this will be a round of 58. Whew, Frank, they were a freight train out here this week, running away with the title. It wasn't even a contest.
No, really, they're all playing for second, and we could see why, too. They just wouldn't put a foot right.